I don't usually take cases like this, Mrs. Leopold. But I guess for Scotty I will.
Bill's just finished a big Labor Day job for my hotel. Can you imagine Bill, a nice lady like this, getting mixed up with scum like Reagan?
Yeah. Well, right now it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm kind of beat, so I'll see what I can do tomorrow, huh?
Thank you.
It's really none of my concern, Mrs. Leopold, but you are a guest in my hotel. When I learned that you'd hired John Reagan to find your husband, I... Well, speak of the unspeakable.
I got my license back, Ballin. No thanks to you.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't have done more.
Now, what you doing here?
I just happened to spot my client.
Did you happen to spot her husband yet?
Not yet.
Well, forget it. She's your ex-client. You're fired and I'm hired.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Good night. Good night, you two.
We'll go for beer around in the morning?
Hmm?
I owe you a fee. We'll go for beer around to collect it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. My word on it, Mrs. Leopold. Ballin works very closely with the police department. He's a highly respected man here in Las Vegas.
To you.
Nice going. All right, talk.
I've come a long way to do a profile on Bill Ballin, mystery man of Las Vegas.
Yeah? All right, do it.
Well, I followed you from one casino to another, but you weren't listening.
No, I noticed. Up to now, I've been a little busy.
I'm a magazine writer, Cynthia Rain.
That's pretty.
Do you have an interest in these hotels, Mr. Ballin?
No, I'm just a sometime employee.
That sounds sort of strange.
This is sort of a strange town. Take a look at it. A generation ago, 20 bucks would have bought an acre of it. Today, it sells for $4,500 a front foot. Only nobody wants to settle.
I don't need a real estate rundown, but I would like to know something about Bill Ballin.
Now, how long do you figure this interview is going to take?
The next half hour.
Well, in the next half hour, I'm going home, take off my britches, and go to bed, so that's out. Why don't you meet me at my cabana for breakfast? We'll do it then.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What time?
Noon?
Okay.
Sorry, pal. You're all right. I'll see you at noon tomorrow, Sam. Oh, and do me a favor, will you? Smile. Practically everybody in Vegas has got a smile on his face.
Dawn won't wait. It's deep enough. Grover? Roll over. Well, what are you waiting for? A prayer to throw some dirt on his face? What if they find him? Not likely. After Tuesday, it won't matter anyway. If they do, I'll make the job a little harder for them.
All right, Gopher. Save your knuckles, will you? What's the matter? Did you lose your key, Gopher?
Gopher? Do I look like a rodent, Mr. Ballin?
You look like my grandmother. She was hung. Matter of fact, she was the first woman ever to be hung in Texas. Come on in.
What for?
For about a half an hour, wasn't it?
No, I mean, what was she hanged for?
I don't know. Granddad never confided in me.
You live well, Mr. Ballin.
Why not? Life, love, and the lease, they're all temporary, Miss Rain. Did you join the chorus?
No, I've been up for a couple of hours taking some sun.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take a shower. Only be a couple of minutes. Do you mind?
Well, that's hardly the place for an interview.
Well, it wasn't an invitation. Let you read my mail till I get back.
No secrets?
Nothing anybody's put in writing. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. Hey,
What?
you want some juice or something? Help yourself at the bar.
Thanks.
I laugh at the clouds, so dark up above.
How long have you been in Vegas, Mr. B?
Born and reared, time out for a couple of wars. How long you been a newspaper man?
Couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the plate. Anything interesting in the mail?
I don't know. Not going to open it.
I never do either. Well, if they won't help you any, just dump them in a drawer for me, will you?
Okay. You collect jewelry, Mr. Ballin? There are some interesting pieces here.
Oops. Lost and found department.
I'll just bet.
Hi. You come early or stay late?
Ah, now I see it. You've just got to be Gopher.
You heard of me, huh? They call me Gopher for two reasons. I go for things. You know, go for cigarettes, go for newspapers. I work for Bill. The other reason is on account of my resemblance. Who do you gotta be?
Oh, I just collect people who collect earrings and things.
Yeah, sure. Say, do you think the platoon system has ruined football?
No comment. I go for indoor sports.
Hey, you're all right.
Thanks. That's a pretty interesting breakfast. Does it get fried or boiled?
Neither. It gets drunk.
What is this, a key club?
This gentleman is R.G. Joseph, newspaper man. Everybody calls him Joe.
Oh, the great Mr. Ballin is holding a press conference, is that it?
She likes indoor sports.
Well, everybody met?
Sure. Chico, Groucho, and that must be Harpo.
Joe, this is Cynthia Rain, magazine writer. She's going to do an article on Vegas.
For a college paper?
You talk.
Ballin?
Maybe a real live newspaper man like you could help me get a passing mark.
Yeah, sure, Feets. No, you know, I always appreciate it. We'll be there in about 20 minutes. Right. McFeety, Gopher. We better go see him. It's at 4:20.
Wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep.
We'll have to do this later, Cynthia. Something's come up.
And withered murder towards his design moves like a ghost.
Mr. Ballin, you had no intention of letting yourself be interviewed. You knew this three-ring circus would be in session.
We'll do it for dinner, I promise.
And I'll bet that phone call's as phony as an undertaker's expression.
Dinner and you. It'll be beautiful.
Oh, that's ugly. Very ugly.
Yep. I figure the facial's a postscript, though. It's got 2 slugs in it.
Why? They're working over, I mean.
Slowed down ID, I suppose, or maybe the killer's just plain mean.
Feets, sometime or other you figure he might have looked like this.
Who knows?
Well, it's another case anyhow.
Well, there's no sense mugging him in the shape he's in. But we'll check out his prints here and in Washington.
When do you figure it happened?
A couple hours ago, we got lucky. Otherwise, Handsome here would have turned up a bunch of bones a couple of years from now. Bush, let that go for now, huh? All right. Muley, come here. Get your name in the paper.
Don't want my name in the paper.
Okay, son. Anything you say.
How'd you happen to find it?
Thanks be to my partner here.
Geiger, huh?
Yep. I used to seek with just a shovel and a mule. That's how come I got my calling name, Muley. I traded the mule and some to boot on that Jeep there and this.
It's very progressive.
This morning before the sun got all fired hot, why, me and my partner, we was just kind of nosing around and...
Polly must be wearing a radium watch, huh?
No, Gopher, he's not.
Well, what then?
Don't know yet, Bill.
Maybe it's on the head.
Want to book a bet on the cargo?
Nope.
Female Ernie Pyle.
And that's all, thanks. I'll get back by safari.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
Lieutenant McFeety, Cynthia Raines, magazine writer.
You're going to get a sunburn.
How'd you find it?
Not that hard for a newspaper man to check out a 420.
Say, you're all right.
Can I take a look?
No, I think you better not.
Oh, let her. Look to the lady. Happy days here again.
I haven't pulled a stunt like that since I was 12 and saw a child drown.
Don't apologize, Tiger. It was pretty messy, even for a Marine.
You can just imagine what you all said while I did my Sleeping Beauty bit.
No, you can't.
We just commented on your nice legs and told Pete we'd check with him in half an hour.
Suppose I better file a story. Tomorrow's payday.
Feet?
Lieutenant McFeety.
Oh. That place, new, isn't it?
Yeah, Convention Hall. $6 million. The best in the country.
What's that behind it?
Was a racetrack.
That is $1.5 million gamble that didn't pay off.
How's that?
Under the bludgeonings of chance, Las Vegas track has lost its fans.
You mean it's closed, empty?
Mm-hmm. Except for occasional visits from spiders and snakes.
Gentlemen, suppose we take a seat.
Fredericks, why out here?
Well, there are no walls, Mr. Leopold. There are no alien ears. And if anyone should happen to spot us, then we are three sun worshippers having a friendly little game. Deal. Now then, gentlemen, the unlamented death of our erstwhile associate, Lineman, makes it meet that we review this operation once more. There were certain aspects better known to him and me.
Fredericks, you sure we can do it without him?
Absolutely. Lineman was already dead weight. His major contribution consisted of the bomb. The dry run today was completely successful. Now, let's summarize the operation. The armored car leaves downtown Las Vegas 12:45 p.m. on Highway 91. Destination, the Federal Reserve Bank. Distance 285 miles. Mr. Leopold?
11:30 a.m. Masters and Lineman, Masters and me, will have left the hotel, and when I get to the gas station, I get tire checked out again. Turn around, head back to Vegas at 1:40. At 2:10, we'll be at Wheeler Junction.
The rendezvous point. That's right. At which time the armored car will be 4 to 5 minutes east of you. At this point.
Check.
Now, the armored car is equipped with two-way radio. That means our attack has to be a total surprise. The highway patrol checkpoints are 75 miles apart. Meaning that at 0 hour, the armored car will be 15 miles past the first checkpoint and at least 40 minutes before it's expected at the next one.
Yeah, that's neat.
According to linemen, that armored car's body consists of an outer layer of 2-inch thick armor plate. Within that, another 2 inches of K-Pock and spun glass.
Sounds like the joint.
Like what?
San Quentin.
Mr. Leopold? After the explosion?
Seconds afterwards, we drive up right alongside the wreck.
But off the highway. Now, we've timed this, and the odds are 10 to 1 against it. But if another car pulls in,
He gets evaporated.
one minor point. Instead of Masters and linemen going in for the money, you leave the motor running. You and Masters will have to go inside.
Are you sure the doors will bust open?
I think I can guarantee that. Empty only the currency bags. Now, I'll be waiting with a copter here at Point B, near the dam, to take us to the plane.
Then, senoritas, here we come. How much you think the take will be?
Last Monday was Labor Day. I think we can count on a net of $1.5 million.
Fredericks, you think all this killing is smart?
Shouldn't bother you, Leopold, with 8 already to your credit.
Yeah. You're pushing my record. Not quite the same. Dead is dead.
Gentlemen, there will be no deviation from plan. Now, before the Second War, I was considered a brilliant young engineer. I joined the Allied Air Forces. The day I was to be sent home after 25 missions, a lieutenant whom I knew slightly showed up drunk, and I flew for him as co-pilot, the 26th mission. And the pilot insisted on dropping back to protect a plane that had been hit. And I pleaded with him not to deviate from orders, from plan. We were smashed by a flight of Messerschmitts, and the result was this unliving appendage. Due to drink and deviation from plan. Lineman drank. He's dead. Gentlemen, let there be no further discussion of deviation from plans.
Just a minute. Oh, come in.
Look, Mrs. Leopold, you've got to start off by making a choice, him or me.
I owed him a day's pay. He was only collecting it.
You all collected?
Big man.
Out. Mrs. Leopold, I was born here. I like to think it's part of my job to see that people don't get hurt in this town or hurt it.
Well, Mr. Ballin,
Now, that guy'll string a client along for $50 a day in expenses until the client wises up or goes broke. He's had his license revoked twice. Now, let's talk about your husband. A newspaper friend of mine did some checking. Why didn't you tell me he was a race driver?
I didn't think it mattered.
Everything matters. What happened?
Well, in 1955, he won the 500 Classic. Then the following year, he was barred from racing for life. They said he forced another car off the track. The driver and 7 spectators were killed.
Mm-hmm.
He left home once before, but he came back. This time, he sent me a letter from here telling me not to worry. But I am worried, Mr. Ballin. He gets so desperate.
Where's the letter?
I forgot. Mr. Reagan still has it.
All right, Mrs. Leopold. In the next edition of the newspaper, you're going to read about the police finding an unidentified body. Oh, don't worry. We don't know who it is yet, but we know it's not your husband.
Thank you.
I'll be calling you.
Still, Las Vegas boasts the lowest per capita homicide rate of any city in the country. Lieutenant McVitie expects positive identification of the body within hours. For murder, though it have no tongue, will speak. 3-0. Okay, Gopher. Sit this down to Rogers, will you?
Yeah. I gotta go for his ulcer medicine, too. See you later, Sid.
Bye, Gopher. That's a pretty good tag. What's with the Shakespeare? First-rated college professor?
Lady, my frustrations go deeper than that. Deep as a Pennsylvania coal mine.
Where'd you graduate?
Pennsylvania coal mine. I ain't got no learning.
You're as enigmatic as the mystery man of the desert.
Your buddy?
Ballin. Does he work for the hotels?
He has, for most of them. No great mystery.
Just what is his job?
Oh, front man, public relations, all-around preventative, troubleshooter, private eye. Take your choice.
No mystery, huh? Ever try writing about him?
Well, not really.
Well, he doesn't open his mail. In one desk drawer, he has a sultan's collection of earrings. In another, he has a pile of unused $100 bills.
You've been looking in the wrong desk drawers, lady. There's one that's locked. In it, you'll find a couple of medals. A DSC for helping to bust a Japanese code, a Silver Star for leading a counterintelligence suicide mission on an island I can't even pronounce. Oh, yeah, plus a law degree from some Eastern university.
Really?
Uh-huh. Well, I gotta go look at some bodies.
The morgue?
No, beauty contest. Water everywhere.
Thirsty mariner.
Parched.
Which one would you pick?
Mary.
Who's she?
Bloody Mary, double.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, you wanted the kangaroo.
Thanks a lot.
Hi, Miss Indoor Sports.
Who do you like in this race, Gopher?
Miss Sahara, by a couple of inches.
Please tell the waitress I leave a trail of sweat and tears. Let her follow with the blood. Good story, Joe. All in a day's drinking.
Wrap a fish in it. It's dated.
So, what's new?
We just got the FBI report. Bush.
The stiff's label was
Lineman. Eric Lineman. Physicist. Reformed ex-Nazi who's seen the true light. Been here 13 years. Alamogordo and White Sands. 2 years ago. Got an overdose of radium, refused treatment, and disappeared. Until now. According to the medical report, a couple more years, the party would have been over for him anyway.
Well, he went out with a bang.
Couple of bangs. Hello, Gopher.
Hello, friend.
Hello, operator. Lakeview Motel. Lake Mead.
Hello.
Fredericks?
What is it, Leopold? What do you want?
Did you see the papers?
Yeah, I've seen them.
I think I know. Someone's been following me.
Where are you calling from?
Public phone at a gas station.
How many following? Now, how many? One or two?
How'd they find out? The whole thing's all...
Shut up and listen. How many following?
One. Just one. It's across the street.
Has he been alone all day?
Yeah. I think he's a cop.
Shut up and follow instructions. You just drive. Let me think. Let him follow you till after dark. 8:30, drive to the garage, but park outside. Make sure he follows you in. That's all.
But
I said that's all, you understand? 8:30.
Okay.
You bet okay.
A couple of hours ago, Mrs. Leopold, I spotted him at a newsstand.
Well, is he all right?
Yeah, sure, he's all right. Now, just listen. If you want him, the price is $1,000, $1,000 bucks.
Mr. Reagan, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, well, that's the price. And it might be worth a lot more to him not to be found. So you just have the money ready, and I'll be in touch. And another thing, Mrs. Leopold. You tell nobody about this. Not Ballin or nobody. Or else no deal. Bye-bye.
Greetings, Viking.
Looks not going so good, huh?
Ever have one of those nights when you just couldn't get drunk?
Joe, you ain't gonna find your book in a bottle.
Oh, no. Malt does more than Milton can to justify God's ways to man.
Oh, sure. Look into the pewter pot to see the world as the world is not. Same poet.
Aha. Know your houseman, eh, laddie?
Martin lived like there wasn't gonna be any tomorrow. So we didn't have one coming.
Words, words, words. Sound and fury. Well, I've never written anything that'll last. Why don't you buy me a drink?
I told Cynthia I'd meet her. You want to come along?
Good. I should sit like a duenna between you. She's not a particularly good rider.
Well, there aren't too many of you left.
True, true. Sad but true. She's blessed with nice legs, though.
Hey, Rover. You had to have a wife.
And you had to send her love letters. I'll have her on the plane by morning.
Oh, yes, you will. Now we'll take care of the eyeball here. Pour a little whiskey down his kisser, drive him in the lake.
He doesn't even know what we're doing.
He ain't gonna know anything.
Fredericks, do we have to?
We finalize this operation tomorrow.
Duke, how old are you? 56.
How much of your life did you spend in prison?
22 years, 7 months, and 3 days.
There are different kinds of prisons, Mr. Leopold. The sort you're in right now. The parole is on Highway 91 tomorrow.
What do you think?
Eyeball.
Think about angels.
Have another drink, eyeball. You're gonna have the whole lick for a chaser.
Lee. Oh, Lee. It's been so empty.
Helen. Well, I told you not to follow me.
Oh, Lee, I've been out of my mind. Wondering if...
No. You know there's only you. And now you gotta go back.
Together.
Later together. Now you gotta go back alone. There's some fellas waiting for me.
No.
Come on. I'll send to get you.
Lee, what? If it wasn't another woman, then what? You quit the garage.
Sure, I quit. There's a lot of things I quit.
But not me.
No, not you, Angel. I quit working for $2 an hour. Eating grease, busting my knuckles. I quit like they made me quit driving. I didn't mean to kill those 8 people.
I know you didn't.
Yeah, but they don't know it. They won't let me drive, and they won't let me forget. They burned it right in my face and my hands. My name. Your name.
Lee, it doesn't matter.
Helen. Of course it matters. Take a look. We're pushing 40. We're not kids skipping class in high school anymore, building sandcastles at the lake. This is a final turn, and I'm in last place, a broken-down grease monkey who's not allowed inside a track.
There are other things.
You bet. For us, there'll be other things.
I love you, Lee.
Well, then trust me as much.
Just seeing you again, everything is all right now.
All right. Do what I tell you.
Tell me.
I went by the Karen Field. A plane leaves in the morning at 7 o'clock. You be on it.
What are you doing, Lee?
I met some fellows, and they're fixing it so I can drive again in South America. It's a lot of money. I'll send to get you. But in the meantime, you go back to St. Louis and trust me. I gotta get back.
Lee, stay an hour. Just an hour. Then I'll go.
I gotta get back to waiting.
I'll follow Lee. Let him wait.
Phil, you asked him to play that.
Dry. I told the beggars dry.
Hey, I called my editor. He read your story. Thinks you write a pretty gutsy piece. Said to stick close to you, some of it might rub off.
Sure, you got a pencil?
ABCs? Yep.
What's this?
Oh, a little game we children play. A, it's always for the date.
Sunday, September 4.
B, body.
Bashed, unidentified, desert, 238s.
C, cops.
Mm-hmm.
Cops find ID, Eric Lineman. Anything else for C?
Yeah, C for Cynthia.
D, DeFura. Any connection?
Don't know. B for dead, Eric Lineman, which he would have been in a couple of years anyway. D for driver, Leopold, missing.
Which case are you two working on?
Anyone we can solve?
E for explosive, energy, atomic energy, radium.
Mm-hmm. F?
F.
Yeah, F.
Can't think of a thing.
Leave it blank.
No, we never do that.
Oh, F for physicist.
Physicist with an F?
Well, sometimes we cheat a little.
It's your ball game. Know what G stands for? Good night. Murder or no, a gal's got to get her beauty sleep. And remember, boys, when in doubt, punt. And so, good night.
Good night, Lee.
You know I'm way late.
Sorry? Lee, like we used to do before the races.
All right.
I shall but love thee bitter after death.
Here's your plane ticket back home. Don't forget. I'll send to get you.
Good night.
Good night.
Lee, you must have the wrong room.
She got a chance? Uh-huh. Well, you think she might come out of it for a while? Hours, huh? Well, listen, Doc, that stenographer and sergeant, they got to stick till she comes out of it, or... Yeah. Yeah, okay, Doc. I appreciate it. Thanks. Well? Nip and tuck. She got a chance. All right, Joe. He's got about 100 pictures. Don't you think that's enough?
Whatever happened to that homicide rate everybody's so proud of?
Yeah, okay, Sam. Soup him up and tell Rogers I'll be right in the file.
What happened, Bill?
My client's just a short breath away from the morgue. 2 slugs.
Like Lineman. Pete's, maybe?
Yeah, we're checking the lead out now, Joe.
Who was... I'm sorry. Who is she?
Yeah, just a nice lady looking for a lost husband.
Maybe the husband found her.
Yeah, it could be. Feats, can I see it again? The ring.
Oh.
The wedding band was gone. This was around her thumb. I shall but love thee better after death.
And from such a bum poem.
It's a woman's poem.
Mrs. Browning was never my cup of tea.
Debate the aesthetics of literature some other time, will you?
If she makes it, she's got a refund coming from the airlines. Bush, put a ribbon around the room. Huh? I got an APP out in Leopold now. I think I'll take a run down the hospital. You want to tag along?
No, I think I'll nose around the airport.
Okay. Bush, nobody else in or out, huh? Bill.
Exhibit A.
No? Sorry, Pete. See you.
Yeah.
Duke, check your watch. What time have you got?
5 minutes later than last time.
One should be near St. Louis by now.
Uh-huh. Happy landing.
Olympia Airlines.
Yeah, Mr. Ballin, he bought a one-way ticket to St. Louis for one.
Olympia Airlines.
Well, what time was that?
Oh, see, it must have been about,
Mr. Bill Ballin. Mr. Bill Ballin, telephone. Telephone, Mr.
why don't you
Bill
take it on that
Ballin.
phone over there?
Mr. Bill Ballin, telephone.
Ballin.
Bill? Joe.
Yeah, Joe, what's up?
Well, nothing's up, but Reagan was down at the bottom of Lake Mead in his automobile.
Yeah? Well, how'd they find him?
Actually, it was just a few feet under the water. A fisherman spotted it.
Reagan. Joe, on our ABCs, is there anything special going on in town?
No, nothing. All the action's gone with Labor Day. Bye-bye at the bank.
Well, it's just too big a coincidence. First Mrs. Leopold, now Reagan.
Yeah. Well, Feets and the lab boys are going over it now.
Where are you and how long are you going to be there?
Near the dam, Coverman Point. For a couple of hours, I guess. You driving up?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, now, as long as I'm here at the airport, I might as well grab Harry's copter. Be there in a few minutes. Anything new on Mrs. Leopold?
Still unconscious. By the way, the slugs are from the same gun that killed Lineman.
They are. Now, there's another coincidence. I'll be there before Reagan dries off.
Get ready, Rover.
Get ready, Bill. All set, Harry.
Not much traffic.
No, never is after the weekend. Especially after Labor Day.
Thinking about dinner already, Bill?
Trying to dish up some answers.
Huh?
It's a family joke, Harry.
Hey, looky there. There goes a bundle to the bank. Every Tuesday.
Explosion, energy, radium. And physicist. Gee, good night. H. Helen Leopold. 238. I. Private eye. J. John Reagan. Drowned. K. Car and Lake. Car. Armored car. B. Bundle bye-bye to bank. D. Driver Leopold. F. Physicist explosion. Harry, has this thing got a phone in it?
No, what's the matter?
Armored car, that's the thing that ties it all together. I'll bet they've got a souped-up job and Leopold's the driver. Can we go back and catch that armored car?
Take some doing, but I'll get him.
I may be as wet as Reagan, but let's go.
5 seconds. Just grab the light bags.
Cut due east. We ought to catch him.
I hope we make it in time.
Time up. Time! Come on, let's go!
There's enough help here. Let's go up and take a look around.
Okay.
St. Louis. See what I mean? Get the other bag. Hurry up, Duke.
That's got to be the answer.
I'll get in close. I'll get in, so he'll have to shoot himself apart.
Look out! You'll hit our rotor!
Looks like he's dead ending into the dam.
Bill, I can force him down if you want a chance.
Get him.
Hold his hand. Slaps in the hand. He's forcing us down! Oh, will you shut up? Be careful of the power line! Will you shut up? Got him.
How bad is it?
Just crease the fat. Well, get going.
got to get an elevator. The place will be loaded with cops in a minute.
Bill Ballin, Vegas.
Okay, Ballin. Got the story from the copter pilot. There's two of them, huh?
No, not anymore. One's down below dead. The other one's in the elevator. Where's it go?
500 feet up, straight to a parapet at the top of the dam.
Is there another way to get there?
Yeah, we can take another elevator and then use the stairway.
Well, let's go.
Gus, as soon as he gets out of the car, you bust her. We'll be on top.
Try, mister, but you lost.
You okay? Who was he?
Wouldn't know. Till this minute, I never even saw his face.
How's Mrs. Leopold?
She's gonna make it all right, Joe.
I owe you both a toast. To Bill for an interview and a song. And to Joe for letting a not-so-hot writer share a byline.
Yours be the music, the color, the glory, and the gold. Mine be a handful of peanuts and a mouthful of martini. Joe, give me a pencil. ABCs? What else? A?
Always the date. September 7th.
B? Body.
B, beautiful.
C? Senor.
D, departure. Pretty soon, huh?
Still have a little time.
Well, hello, friends. Hello.
Hi.
Peace.
Bill, I just got a call from headquarters. I thought you might want to tag along.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I would.
Me too. I hate airports.
Gopher, you take care of her, will you?
Sure, Bill. Well, fellas, I got to get going. You coming?
Yeah.
I'll be right with you. She did have nice legs.
So long, Sam. Do me a favor. Smile, huh? Practically everybody in Las Vegas has got a smile on his face. has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Well, that's it. The pilot. The beginning. Now, it's well known that for the great majority of pilots, the beginning and the ending are one and the same. Quite unashamedly, we don't think that's so for Las Vegas Beat, because we have so much more to say and to show that's well worth saying and showing. We think that in Las Vegas Beat, we have a chemistry that adds up to a tube full of entertainment. The formula consists of three things: the place, the people, the know-how. Let's talk about the place. Las Vegas. For television, a never-before-shown mecca of plush entertainment. In Spanish, Las Vegas means the meadows. In plain English, it means the El Rancho Vegas, the Flamingo, the Thunderbird, the Sahara. It means the flip side of the day, Fortune's cockeyed wheel, a Mercurio playground where 8 million happy tourists say it's all in fun. The most popular resort area and convention center in the world. 1,000 miles of variegated neon lights winking at the passing pilgrims. The Strip, the downtown, the desert, the dude ranches, the majesty of Boulder Dam, the playground that's Lake Mead, the Mount Charleston Resort. We'll show them all. Las Vegas and its environs. And with it, the human threads that make up this colorful tapestry. For Vegas is background. Now, the foreground of our stories will always consider the people and their human hopes and conflicts. Let's talk about the people. Appearing regularly with me on our series, you'll see Bill Bryant, one of the most facile and talented actors in television today, with motion pictures at Metro and 20th, and a list of over 300 television characterizations to his credit. Bill Bryant.
Greetings, Viking.
Hi, Will. Also with us, you'll see Miss Diana Malay. We think the brightest, most promising television star of the year. Diana's played in everything from the high drama of films to the sparkling comedy of the Broadway theater. And she is truly blessed with more than just nice legs.
Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome, ma'am. Richard Bacallion plays Lieutenant Bernard McFeety. Dick's penetrating and rugged performances have provided viewers with some of the most dramatic portrayals on television. With us, too, is Jamie Farr as the ubiquitous Gopher. Jamie's appeared in motion pictures such as The Blackboard Jungle. Was also featured regularly as Snorkel on The Red Skelton Show. Dick, Jamie, say hello. Well, these are the people you're going to be seeing. Now, also present, though unseen, will be the third part of our formula, the know-how. The know-how of Andrew J. Fennedy, who created and produces the popular Rebel series on television. Andy's done features for Warner's and Paramount, and he wrote and produced the pilots you've just seen. More of the know-how is made up of Bernard Kowalski. Bernie directed the pilot, and he's a regular part of the team. Mark Goodson and Bill Todman are the packages. You can't get any better than that. They're unquestionably the most successful independent television producers today. Now, all of this is backed up by the facilities of Paramount Studios and the biggest and most progressive of the networks, NBC. Well, that's the formula. The place, the people, the know-how. And whatever we can do to help you sell your product, you'll find us eager and smiling. We welcome your participation because we feel that anybody who's a part of Las Vegas Beat can't help but have a smile on his face.